Welcome back to Character
Begin
Select.
countdown.
Code 000. Confirm 0. Countdown commencing.
Let's get in the low Earth orbit shuttle to go to Pangaea. From Singapore to the Arctic.
Stand
God.
by for electrodynamic launch assist sequence commencing.
Seems like those G-forces would kill you, but alright.
Beginning descent.
Oh boy. So let's be 100% honest right now. Adam is dead. You come in from low Earth orbit without a chute, you're fucked. But it's a video game, so he's not dead.
Jensen, can you read me?
Barely. I've reached Pangaea, Pritchard. Any word from Sarah for the UN delegates?
Nothing. The installation went into lockdown shortly after Darrow gave his speech. I can't tell if anyone's even alive. And the signal's still broadcasting.
Meaning no one's safe till I get in there and shut it down.
You'll have to disengage the lockdown first. Look for a master control panel at the top of the tower.
Christ. Problem is, augmentations are so widespread that if you got, like, even if only half the people that got the biochip or only if half the people that have augments got the biochip, then it's horrifying. Alright, how do I get in here? Is this something? Oh god, nope, that's bad. Thought that might have been a ladder. This is the end of the game. This is where it doesn't matter what the conspiracy is. There's something worse happening now. Alright, I think I can jump up here. Ooh, hello. Yoink. And a praxis point. So let's take a look at our praxis point abilities. Recoil compensation. Oddly enough, this is actually the... I've basically gotten Foxiest of the Hounds at this point. There is nothing that is going to be sane enough to set off an alarm at this point. So that's good news. Lockdown in progress. Okay, there's a vent.
Pritchard, Pangaea's broadcast center is at the base of the station near the bottom of the ocean. Is that right?
But the lockdown caused all the blast doors to seal. You won't be able to go down until you override them manually.
From up in the tower. I got it.
You okay, buddy? I really hope I find some laser rifle ammunition. Why is there a rocket launcher up here? Why do you have rocket launchers in this facility to begin with? I have questions. Huh. Can't get in there. Can get in here. There we go. Hella later. So basically, they built an entire facility that goes down to the base of the ocean, and is hollow in the middle. Which is cool, and that's supposed to somehow help with global warming, I don't know. Come on, man, time is money. Peps, stun darts, painkillers, om nom nom, om nom nom, om nom nom. So, from what I understand, everybody on Panchaea was given free augmentations as long as they worked here. So everybody here is basically augmented. So this is a nightmare hellhole. Ooh, hello. Oh, okay, we're back here. Cool. Hup. Food. And event. Where does this go?
I don't want it. Okay, I hear it. Look, we're gonna go around. We're gonna go around the other side.
Just gonna have you take a nap, buddy. It's probably better for you anyway. Oh, boy. Door code to Mrs. Trudeau's temporary dressing room will be 8024. Mrs. Trudeau? Ah, thehill.gc.ca.gov. Cool. Grown so accustomed to... Shouldn't be expecting something in that Chateau Laurier luxury suite she's grown so accustomed to in Ottawa. Mrs. Trudeau. That's remarkably prescient, actually. Emergency situation detected. Repeated alert warnings remain unattended. Situation approaching critical. Advise, advise, advise. Commencing full station lockdown in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a nice day. This is not a test. No one may enter or exit the facility while the lockdown is... Please remain at your workstations while the lockdown is in effect. Station security staff will alert you when it is safe to resume normal at work activities. This is an automatically generated message from the Panchaea Oceanic Installation 5 Hyron Core. I see it, Mommy. What? Alright. Back to our inventory. We now have too much shit. Use, drop, and drop, drop. Ooh, plasma capsules. I want more of those. And a Cyber Boost Pro Energy Bar. Sweet. Alright. Oh, that's right. Peps can only hold one round at a time. That's right. Oof. Ouchie. Phytoplankton stimulus and global warming. That's iron seeding. Look at this place. That's... I don't want to be here, man. That's scary. Bathroom? Ooh. Something died down here. Just wash my hands. Moving on. Proper hygiene is important, don't forget. Oh, bell tower was here too. Nice. More plasma capsules. Alright, so it holds 20 at a time. Good to know. Diddle-diddle-diddle-doo. Ah, my eyes are itchy. Oh no, what'll I do? Never mind. Alright. Oh, the cameras are disabled. Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's see if I can figure out a way to disable that fucker. There we go. For some reason I thought default meant disable. Okay, apparently default meant kill everybody in there. God, a lot of people are dead. Darrow! You fucking psychopath.
I don't think you want to do that, Mr. Jensen. Disengage lockdown, and whatever demons this station contains are likely to come crashing out on us.
Afraid to die, Darrow? Or just unwilling to face what you've done?
Oh, I know what I've done, believe me. I take no pleasure in it.
And yet you still did it.
I did what had to be done. 20 years ago, I gave the world augmentation technology. I thought I was giving it a bright future, but instead I gave it the means to destroy itself. No law, no UN regulation was going to fix that.
People are dying out there. Hundreds of thousands of people driven to the brink of insanity because of you.
I had to convince the world. Before today, people believed we should steal fire from the gods and redesign human nature. But human nature is the only thing we have that gives us a moral compass and the social skills we need to live in peace. Destroy it, and you destroy our very species.
Don't paint yourself a savior in this. What you're doing is insane.
Is it? When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you as they had planned, from the inside out. No one will be able to use the technology I invented to make others into beings they desire. Something we both know has happened already.
You think you're Frankenstein? Killing his own monster?
Actually, Mr. Jensen, I prefer to think of myself as Daedalus, watching helplessly as his child crashes into the sea.
There's that Icarus theme.
I'm ending this. Now.
You can't. The signal is being generated from the broadcast center at the base of this facility. Panchea's security system has been programmed to protect it, and will kill you before you even get close.
You designed that system, Darrow. You can tell me how to shut it down.
But I won't. You think what I'm doing is extreme. You simply don't understand. For humanity to survive beyond this century, it must abandon ill-conceived notions about transcendence and embrace change. But for that to happen, the hard lesson must be learned. Blood must be shed.
What you're doing is horrific. It has to stop. You can't force people to change. They have to do it on their own, or they'll end up resenting you for it. And doing it like this, my God, Darrow, it's insane.
It is not insane, Mr. Jensen. Tragic, yes. Unavoidable? No. History has shown us
I'm convincing him, though,
that the human race is hidebound and governed by inertia. As a society, as a species, the only way to elicit any kind of reaction from it is through an act of tragedy, a horrible cataclysm. I regret what I have been forced to do, but given what I know about mankind and the dangers facing us, this was the only viable choice.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong. None of it matters, because this is what will happen now. After today, whatever you say will be dismissed as the ravings of a mass murderer. You were one of the greatest minds of our time, and tomorrow you'll be nothing but a killer.
Ravings of a mass murderer? When the truth is revealed, when people know why I did this, surely they will understand. Don't you see?
I'm still convincing him, though.
I created people like you. I made it possible for you to happen. If fate had dealt me a different hand, then perhaps neither of us would be here. Isn't it obvious how fate is now conspiring to overtake us both, to grind us beneath her wheels? We must see this through, lest people like you continue to evolve and destabilize society.
I get it.
People like me? You mean not like you? You changed the world when you invented this technology, but your creation is leaving
He can't
you
be
behind.
augmented. He's medically
As long as
unable
it's
to.
allowed to continue, mankind will use it to evolve without you. Until the father of tomorrow is known as yesterday's man.
You think I am doing this for my ego? I never
Yep.
wanted this, any of it. But I had no choice.
Ooh.
All of this is academic, Mr. Jensen. As long as this technology exists, men like you and me will still crave it, still do anything to have it, despite the cost to our bodies and souls. Well, today, I have set the dominoes falling to change that. I have altered the course of human history for a second time. And this time, it is setting things right.
You cover it up with all that pretense about saving the world, try to justify it. But deep down inside, you're nothing more than an angry child, spiteful, full of hate, envious and bitter. How petty is that?
Petty? I was betrayed by my own genetics, ruined by my own flesh. What right do you have to condemn me, to curse me? All I ever wanted was to build something good, something magnificent. And now, there's so much blood. So much blood. I will give you what you want, Mr. Jensen. Codes to shut down Panchaea's security system. But you'll still be in danger. Much of the system is self-determining and lethal. When you see it, maybe then you'll understand. The technology I created will not be the future any one of us desires. Please, help the world understand that.
Silver tongue. Ow. Fire. Alright, facility lockdown is disengaged. Let's go shut down this signal.
The lockdown's disengaged. I'm heading back to the hangar to see if those blast doors are open. Have you been able to raise anyone?
I'm picking up several glimmers, but there's too much interference. I think you're on your own, Jensen.
Careful there, Francis. You almost sound like you regret that.
They're closing in on me! No, there's no one here.
Oh, God.
No, 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 no.
There's a lot of crazy people around. But yeah, Hugh Darrow basically decided that he wanted to do this because there's a good reason for it, and we've kind of seen the beginnings of it in Rifleman Bank Station. But he basically, the other reason that he decided to do it was because he created augmentation technology, but can't use it, and sees everyone leaving him behind as a result. So he is a petty, vindictive man. And he's trying to change the world in an ocean of blood. Which is never the way to do it.
Was that water? This place is sinking! We're all gonna drown! I can't tell what's real and what's happening. Quiet! I can't think with all that noise!
Well, Shatsky. There are too many crazy people here. I'm gonna switch back to my stun gun because I really don't want to kill anybody.
Hey, come on. It's just the pipes. Nasty pipes.
Uh-oh.
Not real. No!
So, the reason that I don't have to worry about Foxius or the Hounds anymore is because these guys can't set off the alarm. So, I don't have to worry about them actually causing any problems to me. Oh, hey, buddy.
They're closing in on. Who are you?
Don't worry, you're fine. I'm gonna try to fix this, and maybe you'll be okay once I do, but we'll see. Really hope there's laser rifle ammo somewhere in here. Global warming is no joke. I see it, Mommy. Ooh, a limb clinic. You just, wedge that thing out of here. Hey, you alright?
You seem relatively normal, Nishbar.
All things considered, yeah. You okay?
Thankfully, I was able to barricade myself in here when things got out of control. So, is it safe to come out now?
No.
The rest of the station is still under siege. You better stay here until help comes. In the meantime, is it possible to download Praxis software here?
Yes, of course. No damn...
Cool. I'm gonna buy some Praxis. Some hypostims. I can't...
will remain...
Alright, so we got 2 more Praxis points. Let's get our final upgrade for arms. Some of our upgrade for legs. So, we're not going to get all of the upgrades. It's possible to. You can absolutely 100% get all the upgrades. Let's see. This is automatically generated. New login will be Hualing. The new password will be I want love. See the wind, turn the rudder. Okay. I see it, Mummy. Alright. Let's take a look at our inventory and see what we can get rid of here. We really don't need the combat rifle anymore. Or shotgun cartridges. Or 10mm pistol ammo. Or EMP grenades. Well, we'll keep that just in case.
You want to...
There we go. Alright. And now, from this point on, money is useless. There is no further use for money.
This is William Taggart. If anyone out there is listening, I'm begging you, help. We've barricaded ourselves inside the core server room. Many of us are wounded. Please, save us. Please, save us.
Find and speak with Taggart. Hello, folks.
Oh, that was me. Please, let it be nothing. Stop running! You expect me to catch?
Well, this is bad.
You're the one! You're gonna pay!
Uh-oh. Donk. Donk.
Don't! Do it! Don't!
Problem is, all of these guys are augmented, which means that they can actually do quite a bit of damage. And the other problem is, none of them have anything worth grabbing.
Quiet! I can't think with all that noise.
This is not where we want to go yet. We gotta find William Taggart first.
Hey! Hey! Hello? Is anyone there? Huh?
No.
Is there?
Oh, I should have stunned.
You're the one! It's your fault! Don't! Just get away!
Cool, I'm glad we had that talk. Oh boy.
Don't run! They ruined me.
They sure did. Hup, hup, hup. Bonk. Alright, we're good. Is that an optional objective? I don't remember. Inside a server room.
Is anybody there? Can you hear me? I've got survivors here. We've locked ourselves in a machine room. Please! Help us!
Alright, well, the boss needs help too, so... Laser rifle cartridges, please! If the missing link screws me out of laser ammo, I'm super screwed. My plan to quickly kill things is gonna go poorly. Alright, let's see if we can find this server room here, shall we? Fuck.
No, there's no one here. It's all in your head. All in your head. I can't tell what's real anymore. Who's there? Stop running! A shot should do this! Please come out! I have to do what they tell me!
Ooh, this looks good.
Mr. Jensen, how ironic that you should be the one to save us from the monsters out there.
Monsters, Taggart? You mean people? Augmented people who've lost all control, lost their reason.
Isn't that supposed to be my line? Unfortunately, it seems your esteemed Mr. Darrow decided to appropriate my point and turn it back on me. In madness and in blood. He has betrayed us all.
So you finally admit it. You are part of this after all. You have been all along.
It would be pointless to deny anything now, but despite what you think of us, we never wanted augmentations outlawed. All we've ever sought is regulation, rules governing how the technology is developed, and laws that ensure its use for the good of society.
You've raised society above humanity. So who gets to make those rules?
Men with wisdom, strength, and tenacity to know what's right. Proven leaders who distinguish themselves, like you, Mr. Jensen. You've certainly earned the right to be one of us. All you have to do is take it.
I'm not looking for glory, Taggart.
Just remember that without control, there's no room for freedom, only anarchy. You were a policeman once. You know the importance of order.
I know there's a difference between order and slavery.
The biochip wasn't supposed to force people to do anything. It merely limited powers so that people couldn't go on killing sprees like the ones taking place right now.
Amazing how well that worked out.
Say what you will. But I know that some part of you agrees with me. Absolute freedom is no different than absolute chaos. Society needs boundaries if it has any hope of surviving. And you, Mr. Jensen, can be the one to give us that hope. Shut down Darrow's signal. Then help me get a message out saying that an accident at VersaLife contaminated the world's neuropozyne supply.
VersaLife? And what if I decided to blame the Illuminati?
The Illuminati is just a name to get rich financiers to invest more money. Besides, do you really think the world will believe in some 18th century conspiracy theory?
Oop, sorry.
Do this for us, and you'll ensure a future for mankind, all of mankind, augmented or otherwise. The future Hugh Darrow offers doesn't allow for both.
Let me think about it.
Yeah, laser rifle battery. Very cool. I love that thing. Come on, pick up the fucking... I don't need money. Ooh, what do I care? Alright, so Darrow's plan is basically... Darrow's plan is basically, augmentation technology is too dangerous. We have to shut it down. Taggart's plan is augmentation technology is dangerous and needs to be regulated so that augmented people are not stronger than regular people. Okay. Those are two options. Let's go see if we can't save the boss. And also take some painkillers. Nom 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 nom. Switch back to the peps though. I love reloading animations. I really do. They're just cool.
Whose hand? Whose hand is that? That's not mine. It's not mine. Hey, get away. Get away. Get away. Get up. Just let me finish. I gotta talk to them. Get up. Get away from me. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up.
And then om nom nom.
Don't run. It'll be much easier this way.
Oh, Jesus, that was cool. Donk. Bronk.
They ruined me.
Well, now I have a problem.
Bad real.
Through the wall. We good? Jesus. Getting really tired of punching people in the face. I'm not getting tired of punching people in the face. It's the best. Those are mines. Oh my god. Ow. Let's wait for that Sentinel RX to get back. Hey, boss.
Adam! Oh, thank God you came. I've got wounded here. We'll have to move them first.
We can't move anyone yet. Not until I get to the base of the station and shut down Darrow's broadcast.
What? Why?
The chaos you experienced here, it's everywhere. The Illuminati created a biochip that stops people from using enhanced abilities, and Darrow turned it into a kill switch.
Oh my God, you... We gotta fix this, Adam. If people realize what's happened, if they believe augmentation technology created this chaos, they'll ban human enhancement research forever.
And that would be a bad thing.
Yes, it would! Don't you see what's at stake here? Ever since man first crawled out of that ocean, we've been striving to be more than we are. Augmentation technology is just the latest, greatest step on a very long road. But we've barely scratched the surface of its potential. We can't let fear stop us from continuing.
That's your belief, Seraph. Not everyone shares it.
But you do, Adam. I know it. And if we work together, we can really make a difference. We can improve the lives of everyone, but only if we fix this.
Go on.
We'd have to get a message out after you shut down Hugh's signal. Tell the world, tell them that Humanity Front did this. That their doctors created a virus that only affects augmented people.
You mean lie?
It'll give us time, son. Time to figure out how to destroy the Illuminati's biochips and move on.
And what about the people who've been hurt by this? Don't they deserve the truth?
Adam, if we want the freedom to become more than we are, we can't be blinded by a misguided morality. Some people will be left behind. It's reality. It's evolution, son.
Right. Evolution based on my DNA.
Please, son, you have to stay with me on this.
I'll think about it.
Seraph's plan is basically augmentation technology is amazing. Let's keep making it more amazing. This had nothing to do with augmentation technology. Okay. Ooh, hello. No regrets. Why is the Hyron core being creepy? I don't like it. Bomb defusal is extremely dangerous. Plasma rifle. It's a shame that you get the plasma rifle so late in the game. Because it could be cool, but you literally get it from Namir, and then this is the last time you use it, which is against people that are technically innocent. It's kind of like, dick move, yo. Ooh. Yeah. The new login will be Dayu. The new password will be forgotten. The old stable horse still yearns to run. Please stop being creepy, Hiron Core.
Get away! Hey! Hey! Fuck you! Fuck you! Is anyone there? That's it.
Ha! Didn't use up a full battery. Almost did. Boop. So we saved Seraph, we saved Darrow, we convinced Darrow to stop being an asshole, and we got Taggart. Now we just gotta shut down the signal. So let's see if we can't do that. Also, there's nothing that actually requires you to save them, but talking to them does increase your options later. They're giving me weapons. I wonder why. Wear breathing apparatus in this area. Okay. Can I even get in there? There's a vent. Did I miss a vent? I didn't see one. Maybe it's afterwards. Oh boy. I actually kind of like the sound of a breathing apparatus like that. Don't ask me why, I honestly don't know. But I actually like it. Boop. We could use the turrets to kill everybody, but again, these people are not at fault. They cannot help it. Oh shit, that might have killed somebody. That absolutely killed somebody. Fuck. And I can't kill people because killing people will lose me pacifist, which I've been working really hard on, and I don't think anybody has died except bosses. Alright, well, let's try doing this. I got enough chemicals for everybody.
You're gonna get away! Get away!
Bonk. Bonk.
Nowhere you can go.
Cute. I do like that it actually takes a while for the tranquilizer dart to affect them.
Won't be difficult.
Bonk. It is absolutely possible to sneak past this bridge. You can climb onto the struts down there and just sneak past, but I've got all this ammo. You'll be okay, buddy.
It's in my head. Who are you? I don't know you.
Arctic geoengineering. Oh boy. AKA, if you haven't saved Taggart and Seraph, don't do this. The idea that there's like an ocean all around this place is kind of creepy. How did they build this? Like, they must have started at the bottom using like underwater engineering and then building it up over time, but I honestly have no idea if this is even feasible. Good God. I am not an engineering person, so I would not know. Looks like it's slowing down here. And we're reaching the end now, everybody. Reaching the end. That's a gun. That's a person. That's a plasma rifle.
What the hell?
Welcome to the Hyron Core. Can't build the supercomputer powerful enough.
Water pressure nominal at 173 psi.
Who am I?
Communications web online.
I feel cold.
Drones 1 through 3 within operational parameters.
I don't remember.
This is the horror
Drone 4
that Darrow said he did not want.
Processing.
Oh God, please help me. I'm scared.
Core temperature stable. Processing.
Zhao, what are you doing?
Connecting to Panchaea's Hyron project, Mr. Jensen. The most advanced quantum computer slave to the human brain, and the closest to perfection we'll ever achieve. I'm going to use it to hack Darrow's signal and rework the message to our benefit.
Our benefit? You mean the Illuminati's?
Someone has to override the signal and be the world's savior. And let's be honest, neither of us would trust anyone else to fill that role. Computer, begin EEG sync.
So much pain.
Syncing beta waves at 40 cycles per second.
Sleep, please. Let me sleep.
Incompatible master-slave chain detected. Alert. Unable to transfer control to Alpha Pod.
The system won't recognize my chip.
Neural systems offline. Rerouting control of the EEG.
I can't control Hyron!
Increasing gluten levels by 32%.
Zhao, get them out of there. I have to reach the control chamber.
No! I can still control! I'm in control!
Stop the signal.
Security alert.
Through the primary control hatch.
Oh shit. Alright, let's go kill Zhao. Fucking psycho bitch. Hey, I got one more practice point. Let's use it before we forget.
Alpha pod security
So,
in place. To access
here's the thing.
Alpha pod, purge tertiary pods.
I can't get through because of those drones.
I must be the one to alter the signal. Once I do, the council will welcome me with open arms.
But it's funny because she's covered by glass and Light doesn't give a shit about glass.
You have been better served keeping your head down, Johnson.
Ah, fuck, whoop, Jesus.
Keep him away from us! Security measures are sufficient. Insufficient.
Once the weight of their gaze touches you, there is no escape.
Get that. 1, 2, 3.
Hydrostatic pressure rising. Here. Breathe. It hurts. It hurts so much. Systems are. My organic systems under stress will acclimatize.
I knew that was gonna happen. Alright, let's just do that again. I was too far away. The laser does bloom after a while, so I was out of range. Alright, let's do that again.
Alpha pod security in place. To access Alpha.
So what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to disable the 3 pods holding the three girls, kill them, which is horrifying, and then that disables the security so that the glass opens and you can shoot the shit out of Zhao.
Pod, purge tertiary pods.
Alternatively, you could just do this, which is just as good.
I must be the one to alter the signal. Once I do, the council will welcome me with open arms.
Sure.
No! Protect Mother! Stay away! Stay away!
No! I can't take.
Oh, okay.
Hello, Adam. Welcome to the Edge. It is not the end.
It's not the end
world,
of the world.
but you can see
But
it
you can
from
see
here.
it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to monitor and report on the news, Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place, including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know. Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam? We are at the fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything. He believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal. Everything you worked so hard to uncover will be exposed. But only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. However, if you desire, I can alter Darrow's message. Conceal the creation of the biochip while putting in new content.
Content blaming the Humanity Front. Like Zareth suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological warfare in a more desperate attempt to get rid of augmented people.
But why? What would that achieve?
In time, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution as they desire. But if you want me to perform this edit for you, you must disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Alternatively, Darrow's message can be adjusted to erase all mention of the power group known as the Illuminati. I can report that lack of proper regulation allowed vast quantities of neuropozyne to become contaminated prior to reaching the market.
Taggart's preference. You think the world will buy a made-up story about neuropozyne poisoning?
You might be surprised by what people believe. I can convince them. And having experienced the negative effects of corporate negligence firsthand, a majority of people might force the world to place harsh restrictions on all human enhancement research. But only if you disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Of course, there is another option. This passage leads to Panchaea's pressure regulation controls. Destroy them and the installation will cave in on itself, overwhelmed by the weight of the ocean pressing against it. Everyone inside the structure will die.
That's a solution?
No one will be left to tell the world what happened, Adam. Nobody will be able to spin the story.
Including me.
The choice is yours. Do you believe you have the wisdom to choose an appropriate future for mankind? Or do you trust mankind to find the answers on its own?
So here's the thing. Get rid of augmentation technology. Absolutely 100% push augmentation technology. Regulate augmentation technology. All of those have advantages and disadvantages. But the one thing that we've learned through this entire game is that when people try to manipulate the world, it goes badly. The lesson here is that people have to be able to make their own choices. They can't... If you choose to make the choice for them, they rebel against it. I've done all of these endings. Every single one of them, all 4. And the one that I find is the best option is to not make that choice for people.
If you do this, the world will be left with questions and may never reach a consensus. Are you sure this is your choice? We have little time left, Adam. And might I say, it has been a pleasure.
Do I trust mankind to save itself? That's what Eliza was asking. The truth is, I don't know. After everything I've seen, all the fighting and the chaos around me, I only know what I want to believe. Somehow, human decency will triumph. These past few months, I've faced many life-threatening situations. I could have given up many times, but my need to know the truth, to uncover the secrets that others were hiding, and to survive forced me to keep on going. Most of the time, I tried to keep my values in mind, knowing my actions did not have to harm others. I held on to my humanity, resisting the urge to abuse power or resources in order to meet my goals. And in the end, I got the job done. But does this mean I have the right to choose for everyone? No. Because it isn't up to me. It isn't up to Darrow, Sarif, or Taggart either. Ordinary men and women will have to decide together what course mankind should take. The kind of people who time and time again have picked and chosen the future in highly practical ways, slowing change when it's negative, speeding it up when it's good. Can they do it again? I don't know. But I do know I'm not about to let anyone in this station, myself included, stand in their way.
Now, canonically, Mankind Divided happens and everybody survives. Foxiest to the hounds. Got it. Looks like it's not going to give me pacifist, though. Damn it! Who did I kill by accident? And that's Deus Ex Human Revolution. I really like that ending. Honestly, the whole you get 4 choices and you decide how the ending goes. At that point, it doesn't matter. The whole point of it was to uncover the conspiracy and then and deal with the outcome of it. Basically, we solved the primary problem of the game at the end of the Omega Ranch, finding Megan Reed just trying to find out what the hell the Illuminati were up to. Panchaea was just the denouement, really. And that's okay. That's actually not a bad way to end it. And also we got to kill Zhao Yunru because fuck her, psycho lady. But I love this song. This song is called The Icarus Effect, and it's the theme song for the game. But ultimately, in the end, the choices that you make, basically, he says, you know, if you choose to support augmentation technology, he says we're going into a golden future of human evolution, and we have to keep pursuing it. If you choose to regulate it, he said, augmentation technology is dangerous, and we have to make sure that it's used properly. And if you choose to abolish it, he says, augmentation technology is dangerous, and we can't let it happen. But destroying the place, it actually gives the most hopeful ending. It's basically saying, I understand that this choice is up to me, but the choice that I choose to make is to believe in humanity. And I love it. I really do. But Mankind Divided happens. Adam does survive. Seraph survives. I'm not sure about Taggart. He doesn't show up in Mankind Divided, as far as I'm aware. But it kind of makes sense in that Taggart, or they were all trying to find a way out anyway. So, but yeah, this is a great game. This is like the 3rd, 4th time I've played through this game, and it's not a short game, as you've seen. But I friggin' love it. Such a good song. Actually, I'm sorry, this isn't called The Icarus Effect, this is just called Icarus. The fun fact, the guy that did the music for this, I'm not sure if I mentioned this earlier in the series because honestly I started playing this back in August. Maybe July. Jeez, I don't even remember. The guy that did the music for this is Michael McCann. He actually did the music for the first XCOM game in 2012. Elias Tufaxis, good job, sir. Michelle Boback, AI Golem, Arthur Holden, Paula Jean Hickson, Farida Malik. Oh, and if you fail to save Malik, she does not show up, obviously, at the end. Kim Bubbs, Eliza Kassan, Jenny Alexander, Bobby Bao. A lot of people doing a lot of different voices. That's kind of surprising. Michael Zelazny. Yeah, so we got Foxiest of the Hounds. Somehow I must have killed somebody at some point because I still didn't get Pacifist, which is annoying. Michael McCann. What was that? Post-credit Bob Page ending? What the hell is that talking about? Always watch the credits, folks. Always watch the credits. Production babies. Special thanks. Making of. Yeah, the cool thing about the director's cut, and we did have the option of playing with it, but I obviously didn't. You can play with the director's commentary, and they talk through the entire game about the choices that they made, the writing, the level design, the things like the coloration. It's really, really cool. I haven't played through the whole game with that, but at the same time, I kind of want to. If I hadn't just spent, another 20 some odd hours on this, I probably would. But definitely, if you like this game and you haven't played it, or you've played it before and you don't have the director's cut, get the director's cut and play with the commentary on. It's really, really good. Very interesting. Head of localisation. Localisation. You can tell that they're Canadian in some of these. It's always good to finish a game, too. Especially a longer game. It just feels like... It gives you that sense of satisfaction, of knowing that you've accomplished something. Which isn't always the case. It's kind of a rare feeling sometimes. Also, my hair is completely untenable. Eidos Shanghai. Also, this game came out in 2009, right? I don't think I have my phone. Shit. Oh, missing link. Missing link won't have as much, hopefully. It either came out in 2009 or 2011. I want to say actually 2011 now that I think about it. Because I think it came out before XCOM Enemy Unknown. But, God, this game is almost 10 years old. This game is either almost 10 years old or, like, actually 11 years old, so that's kind of a weird thing to say. But, Jesus. It still holds up. There were obviously some textures that didn't quite pop properly, but this is a solid gaming experience. It still looks good, too. And I do like Elias Tafaxis as Adam Jensen. He does give him a certain gravitas. Elias Tafaxis, Adam Jensen, Frank Scorpion, Peter Burke, Garvin Quinn, Mysterious Contact, Gary Savage, Nina Sullivan, Kit Tiffany Kavanaugh, Natanya Keitner, Peter Voice, PA Voice, Janus Beltargard, Tong Si-hung. The thing that made me sad was that when Mankind Divided came out, I was really excited to play it. Then I actually played it, and it just didn't have the driving question that this one did, which was what happened to Megan. It didn't have that idea of driving you on, and I ultimately have not finished Mankind Divided. I keep meaning to go back and play it, but there's so many other games coming out that I just haven't, really done it. But if you want me to play Mankind Divided on the channel, I did try to. I did the first 5. I did like 5 episodes a few years ago, and I don't mind trying again. So if you want me to, just let me know in the comments down below, and I will give it my best. Because it's still a good game. It's just not as engaging, I guess is the word. Should really play this game in 2027, 7 years from now. Just to totally mess with my head. Dussault. Trin. Orion, Revolution, Curiel. Speed it up, please. Is this the song that plays when you're meeting Kassan for the first time in the core? Yeah, it was. Big thanks to our moderators for all their help and unending patience. Oh look, the credits have finished.
You worry too much, Morgan. There's nothing we can't manage given time. She's here. I have to cut this short. Keep going through the wreckage. Maybe we'll find something we can use for the Morpheus initiative. Come in! Dr. Reed. We're so pleased you decided to join us.
Where else could I go?
No regrets, my dear. As Ariadne told Theseus before he entered the Minotaur's labyrinth, always forward, never left or right. You'll be very interested in our current project. We're breaking new ground.
Yes, the nanite virus chimera is quite intriguing. I'm looking forward to seeing the hybrid project up close, Mr. Page.
And so you shall. But please. Call me Bob.
Call me Bob. Who is the villain of Deus Ex. And this is the theme song to Deus Ex, which I thought was a great thing. But yeah, that is the end of Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut. So, thank you very much for watching. Make sure to click that like button down below if you liked it. And I will see you guys next time.